Hey guys, it is 7:07. I'm about to go wake up Everly and feed her before I take her to her babysitter. Today I'm doing kind of 24 hours of breastfeeding and pumping. I am a part-time working mama. I work 3 full days a week. Today is one of those days and I am so tired. We are in the middle of the 4-month sleep regression, but I need to power through. I need to get those pumps in. Let's go wake up the baby and feed her. Good morning, sleepyhead. Need a minute to wake up. So she last ate at 5 a.m. So I'm not actually sure how much she's gonna eat right now, but I definitely want to feed her before I take her to the babysitter. And I'm gonna put this. Oh, are you gonna sneeze? Oh, bless you. I'm gonna use my hookah to try to catch some letdown, catch a little extra milk. Okay, well, she only nursed like 5 minutes and I only collected this much. On a good morning feeding, I can sometimes get 2 ounces. I got like 3 or 4 ounces when she was a newborn, and then this happened with my first baby too. I got like less leaky, I guess, as time went on. So after like 3 months, I don't collect as much with the hookah, but I do get something. So since I'm back to work, I like using that in the morning and catching a little extra. But she was just not very hungry today because she ate at 5 a.m. So I'm just gonna tell the babysitter that she only ate 5 minutes, and then she'll figure it out. If she's hungry early or whatever, then that'll be okay. And so now we gotta put this little cutie pie in the car and we gotta go. I packed 3 4-ounce bottles for her. And I'm typically about a just enough pumper at work. I usually pump about 12 ounces, but I'm gonna use my Booby Latte lactation drink this morning. And sometimes I do get a little more when I use that. So let's use that. You're a cutie pie. What do you wanna wear today? All right, this is the Booby Latte drink I was talking about. So it's a coffee drink. You're supposed to just mix it with hot water. I mix it with my hot coffee and it is so yummy. This is decaf, but my coffee's not. Let's look at the ingredients. So it has nutritional yeast, which I know definitely helps. Some like fruits and vegetables and oat milk powder. I really just use half a packet normally in the morning and mix it in. Okay, so at work I do a pump break in the morning, I pump during my lunch break, and I pump once in the afternoon. Here I'm just putting together my pump parts. I washed them at the end of the day before, and they were all dry and ready to go for today. I use the Lancino 2.0 as my work pump, and it works great. I'm really fortunate to be able to just pump at my desk because I do have my own office right now. And so I just close the doors and pump at my desk. I really like the Lancino 2.0 because I really like its automatic settings. It automatically does massage mode for 2 minutes and then kicks into expression mode. And I don't mess with it. I just find the factory settings work great. Like I think most women, my first pump of the day is always my most, and then it kind of goes down from there. And now between pumps, I just rinse my parts and put it in a clean cooler in the fridge. This is my second pump of the day, my lunch break pump. I always pump for a couple minutes after I go dry, so that usually ends up being about 12 minutes. Here I got almost 4 ounces, which is almost a full bottle for me. And my third pump of the day. This pump I'm always least excited about pumping. But of course I do it, and I get my least amount of the day too, which that's just how it goes, 3.5 ounces, which isn't bad for my third pump of the day. Since I'm done pumping for the day, I need to wash all my parts, and I wash them with warm water and Dawn. I just let everything air dry overnight, and then it will be ready for the next day. At the end of my work day, I just put an ice pack in my cooler and bring it home. I just picked up my girls and we're home. You guys kind of match. You love your sister. Okay, Reese is still playing with Everly. So I'm going to sort out our bottles and our milk. We have these 3 bottles. These were from the babysitter today. She does have bottles and nipples there, but I sent fresh milk in fresh bottles. And I'm just going to stick them in the dishwasher. I bought a lot of extra bottles when Reese was a baby so that I would not have to wash them every night. Got those in the dishwasher, and here are my bottles that I pumped today. This is what I'm gonna send tomorrow. I send 4-ounce bottles. So this one just needs a little bit. This one needs like 1 ounce. I'm just gonna divvy out my milk so that I have 4 ounces in each. The babysitter has nipples there, so I'm just gonna send all fresh milk for tomorrow. Typically what I do is on Wednesdays, I freeze my extra milk. And on Mondays, she has bags of frozen milk, sometimes 1 bottle of fresh milk if I pumped like different days, or just milk from the Hika. So this one still has an extra ounce. So I'm gonna pour it in with this milk from the Hika earlier. Poured too much. And I'm just gonna save this and probably freeze it with other milk after work on Wednesday. All right, so these 3 are going in the cooler for tomorrow. I love you too, baby. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Oh.
Your favorite mom. Your favorite mom.
I'm your favorite mom?
Yeah.
You're my favorite Reese. You're my favorite Reese. So Everly last ate at 3 and it is 5:20. So she may want to eat again soon. We don't want to try too early though, because then you won't eat well. It's a balancing act. It's just a couple minutes later and I'm nursing Everly and Reese is needing a little attention. What are we about to do? Watch Blippi? Blippi coming to the rescue, and Mama's got to nurse the baby. She ate about 7 minutes that time. 10 minutes I consider like a good full feeding for her, but she seemed very done. I know she's done eating because she starts biting and chewing on my nipples instead of sucking. Yeah, fun. So when she's done, and she seems satisfied after. It's about 7:15. Everly's been eating almost 10 minutes, which is so good. And she'll probably eat again in like an hour or so when I try to put her down for bed. So, since the 4-month sleep regression has happened, are you done eating? Since the 4-month sleep regression has happened, she's up about every hour or every other hour all night long. And it's been like this for 2 weeks. I'm hoping this phase ends soon. She used to do like a solid 5-hour stretch, and then she'd eat and go back down for another 3 hours, and then eat and maybe go down more. But this regression is rough. So what I do is, if it hasn't been 3 hours, I don't rush to feed her. I give her a minute or 2 to fuss to see if she falls back asleep. Not long, but just a minute or 2. Then I try to just snuggle her and give her her passy and see if she'll go back down to sleep after that. And if a couple more minutes passes and she's still fussing, then I go ahead and feed her. So I'm really not sure how many times she'll eat tonight. This sleep regression has thrown me for a loop. Okay, it is morning. Everly had another, I don't want to call it a rough night, but you were awake a lot. You're giving me a smile while I change your diaper. So I nursed her around 9 and she went to sleep. And then she was up around 10, midnight. 3:45. And then she woke up at 6:45. And those times I just told you are the ones where she actually ate. She didn't just fuss for a minute, go back to sleep, because there were more times than that where she did just fuss a couple minutes and then go back to sleep. Still woke me up, but I guess I did kind of get a little bit of a stretch in there from midnight to 3:45. You're so happy and smiley. I'm glad you feel well rested, even though you're awake a lot. Yeah, so anyway, I did just feed her at 7:15. She did a good whole 10-minute feeding, and those night feedings were about 10 minutes too. And I put this on, I got like half an ounce. I could have left it on longer and probably gotten more, but she was just being really wiggly. And I was worried she was gonna knock it off, so I just took it off. So anyway, that will be it for this video. I really love the breastfeeding journey. I know it is difficult right now with the sleep regression, but it's such a blessing, I feel like, to be able to provide her nutrients for my body. I know it's good for me, it's good for her. I love the bonding, I love the snuggles. Even the night snuggles, although they are hard, they are still really sweet. So I don't want you guys to get the wrong idea. I'm very grateful to be able to be breastfeeding, and I'm grateful for our journey. And I'm also grateful to work for a company that is supportive of my pumping, because I know not everybody has that luxury. Thanks for watching. I would love if you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please give this video a like, maybe leave me a comment, and I will see you in my next one. Bye-bye.